Hello everyone, I'm Randolph, and welcome to Stories, Path of Destinies. It's a really cool game, came out a while ago. I really wanted to play for a long time, but I didn't get around to it until now. Apparently, like it's a game about where you control your hero, and you have to choose your own path. Like, what kind of hero do you want to be?
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. But then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods. Midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Oh, there we go.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
It looks really cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't run as...
The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him.
It's a really cool combat system. There we go. I need some more frame rate.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Hold to grab. Aim to aim. Bye. Have fun down there.
Right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. "Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you." "Try and stop me," laughed the kid. "I bet you don't even have a hero sword." And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Reynardo going to get a hero sword?
I was about to ask the same question, like, how the hell did he get through?
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though. Perfect.
Sword crafting. This is a war crafting menu. Here, you can craft not powerful magic swords. Gather the materials from the chest scattered throughout Boreath. That's weird. This is a select the sword's current level. I guess I can upgrade it too. I don't know. The select the sword's special power, the badass, the resources needed to upgrade. Okay.
A hero sword. QED.
Okay, but why did I get the wind essence though? Don't question it.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renado's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're at.
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. "How'd you get across?" he asked the kid. "Where'd you find a hook?" "I hopped," said the kid. Wise-ass kid. "Hey, look out behind you." "Cute," said Renato. Ah, ravens.
How can I see them from all the way over there? Bye.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Well, this is random. Okay. Okay, got it. We have one. Okay, so that's level 2.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking.
Press Alt.
The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Ooh. I like this mechanic. It feels so smooth using it too. Could you?
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessel Run in 12 furlongs. Well, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid.
Jeez.
And took off. "No! Peter!" But the kid ran for it. And a goggler nailed him with its eye beam.
Well, serves him right. That bunny was annoying as fuck.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes.
Aww.
And a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Aw, how else you'll feel bad? I didn't actually get an option to tell the kid I wanted to have cousin, did I? No. It's so sad.
What was the big deal
No.
about this book anyway?
My arm.
Maybe he should open it and find out.
Did I
All
get
that
to
had
make that
been
choice?
years ago. How many? war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him.
Where are you running, rebel?
Cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. Just going out for milk? Renato yelled back.
Where can you run?
Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind it, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job.
Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!
It called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Well, I didn't know the choice was going to be this hard to begin with. The rebellion was out of time. There's a game change. You can come up with some. That's a 2-piece mid years ago. Let's save him.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
I can feel a lot of hard choices coming in this. Crap. I should probably set a goal like only do whatever I need to do to rescue the rebellion. Or something like that.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait. Where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Gym sucking. Oh! Use them at 3 levels, and use them at the thing I would gym out there. Have will automatically upgrade that at gym's level. You can find gyms and chase scouts over. Lucky enough. You don't have any gyms though. Can upgrade this weapon. Oh, this needed a lot. Water resistance, fire resistance. Zero sword. No. Stop. Stop it. Need more crafting material. Oh, shit.
Don't look down, he told himself. Don't look down.
Carrots! Where am I going?
People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Renato had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the Raven's call about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice. Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
What is this? Something there. Okay, so this way no, wait, I need a fire killer sword for that. Fire sword, something like that. Yeah. Damn it. No cigar points either. Ooh, chest. One fire essence. I need 2. Damn you. There we go. Come back. This is too easy almost.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lapino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
I'm coming, Lapino.
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that. It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Okay, it might be up in difficulty now. I was getting a bit too easy. Nope. Oh, this is a really cool game. And it's so beautiful too.
Renato felt a chill run down his back. Or possibly a flea.
This sort of reminded me of Bastion too. That's actually why I bought it. The witty commentator. Ah, this is nice. This is nice games. I like this. I like games like this. You know, concentrating way too hard.
Renato had learned so much about... What was it again?
Lapino, is that you?
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal.
52?
They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Okay.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renado's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him.
Okay, let's go for the good
They'd been
ending.
close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. The start is good so far. I really like it.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Actually, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Like, this is a real cool game. I was so excited to start playing it, and it's so cool. Leave a like if you enjoyed. It really helps out the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.
Let's get out. Oh, no, you. We don't. Shit. Parachute.